All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast. My name's Will DeFries. To my left, David Ruff.
Good morning. It's a wonderful day to be here in the Wash Media Studios to do a podcast. I'm looking forward to the content that we're rolling out here. I've looked at the rundown and I think it's very strong. I've looked at the new additions to the studio, which we will be getting. We'll be addressing that in the next few weeks. Randy's done some work here. Got the party lights going. Love it. Things are looking good. So thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. Studio updates, huh? Got this PVC pipe in here. We got a little curtain rod. I guess you call it
the Arby's beef curtains.
It's a good looking rod.
Yeah, we get that Arby's bag. That'd be kind of sick.
It's a work in progress, but
Yeah.
there it is a little bit for the people.
I can't believe no matter what curtain we hang there, Dylan has to podcast in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what.
That's how it works.
The space behind me is already a bit tight.
Shut up.
Okay.
Oh,
It is tight.
A cloth behind you is going to be so much tighter.
I do not want the cloth behind you. Oh, it's on my back. My elbow hit the cloth.
Oh no!
Oh,
It,
it's
it
attacking
extends
me.
8 inches from the wall.
Oh, I'll show you something that extends 8 inches.
It's
Dylan
penis.
Chivery, everybody.
No, why don't you slow down?
Thank you.
The cloth.
I was thinking about how Dave just interviewed our good friend Tron from No Laying Up right before this, and then he hopped right back into the stew. And I was thinking about how it's mentally exhausting doing this job sometimes. So I'm impressed, first of all.
It was supposed
Secondly-
to be a surprise.
And then I
Bleep it out.
I think about people who have like actual difficult jobs, and I just tell myself to shut up because this is not hard work. You know,
I just tell you to shut up just in general.
I didn't know it was going to be a surprise.
I mean, but how many jobs have to like sit in front of a cloth? You know,
It's true.
I'm not saying it's difficult to sit in front of a cloth. I'm just saying the
Do you want to be in
space back
do you want to be
here
in a
is
cubicle in a place with fluorescent lighting?
It's quite limited.
Yeah, you could work at Lumen.
oh, Severance. I got that reference.
This
Dude.
is
Can you tell me if this is psychotic or not from Dylan?
what I do.
I have because Scaries has the regular Monday post with Severance.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I have screenshots of the next episode, and Dylan wanted to see all the screenshots of the penultimate episode of the season.
Yeah.
Which is normally the episode where the most action goes down.
For whatever reason, spoilers don't bother me. I don't know. I don't mind them at all.
For
Is
me,
that
it's
weird?
for me, it's dependent.
It is.
I think for some TV shows, I actually don't care that much. Like if it's a fictional television show, it's like, oh, if I know that, it's not that big a deal.
Plus,
Reality TV, I don't want any spoilers because if you know the spoilers, it takes like the actual enjoyment that I get from reality TV out of
the
it.
screenshots don't obviously give you the full story. It's just like, oh, I wonder what set that scene up or what's going on here. So it's kind of just like a little tease in my brain. Like,
Yeah, I'll be honest. I showed you some stuff today, and I didn't show you a couple things today.
oh,
Oh, that was nice of you.
okay.
When you're going incognito and you're checking out something over on, I don't know, X or UJ, whatever your choice is, you skip right to the end to see how it ends.
Yeah.
Do you ever-
It typically ends the
Do you ever
same.
fall asleep if it's like 45 minutes?
I'll watch it in reverse.
I've got a buddy, I won't name him. No matter when he's done with his business, he'll watch the rest of it out.
It's insane.
He wants to see how the story ends.
Yeah. He's a true gooner.
That's funny. No, I don't
You
even
just
do that stuff.
ruined. I
man.
had something to say, and you just ruined my train of thought.
I don't do that
Sorry.
stuff, man.
I mean, as a kid, I used to read the last paragraph of every book I bought.
That's not weird because I would read the last sentence.
Yeah, it seems really like
It's dumb.
it's dumb, and I'm really annoyed with myself because the last book that I finished, I read the last line already, and I was so mad at myself that I did it.
Typically, you're not going to get anything crazy in that last paragraph.
No, but what stresses me out about that is that as the author, like the author of the book, they have to think about that final, stanza a lot.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm disrespecting it by just, doing it early.
Respect the stanza. Don't look. Put your phones away. Get off your AIM or whatever. The Lutz group text is going off.
Why? What's happening?
I don't know. I just keep getting noticed. I had to turn my phone over. And
That's
push it away.
welcome, man. That's welcome because I'll be honest. Some of my group texts have been absolutely silent lately, and I'm worried.
Blaine spilled coffee all over himself
Nice.
and his workspace.
Nice. Is that going to affect our finances going forward?
I hope not. Yeah. Tough start to the day.
There's a guy in the group. He's a loot we owe him a hat. Some merch due to his closest to the pin. He couldn't stick around at the crazy event that we did.
That's
I've,
right.
I've got a 10 a.m. with him tomorrow, so I'll get his details.
Give him a hat.
Okay, I'll give him.
good
I'll
shot.
I'll give him an E hat tomorrow during my.
Is he nice with it on the course?
Man, I'm going to be honest with
Just
you.
like us.
Can I expose him a little bit?
He stinks.
So this is our other accountant,
Bookkeeper.
bookkeeper. He keeps the books.
he doesn't cook.
Does he read the last paragraph of them?
when he cooks? Them,
good.
yeah.
I kind of felt bad because I pointed out early in the round that he was leaving everything short, and then he left about 3 more short after that. And I was like, man, if I was him and I left another one short, I'd be mad at me for calling it out so early. But then he got that closer to the pin, so I don't feel too bad.
As I was leaving everything short, he was typically well in front of the green with me on most holes.
Mhm.
We were down there, and he would try to chip. Shout out to him. I was just putting it. I wasn't going to try to chip off that hard pan.
You know the old adage, though. It's not how you start. It's how you finish.
We finished well.
And actually, Dave's buddy from home maintains that.
It's also about the friends you make along the way is the real prize.
Well, those friends are dwindling as male friendship has been in a steep decline for years now.
That's facts.
I was looking at some
unfortunately.
data the other day. The amount of time that Americans are spending at home in 2025 versus 2019 is pretty jarring.
I'm contributing to that.
Like
yeah.
we've all turned into absolute hermits around these parts.
I had this conversation with Chelsea on Saturday night. We were like contemplating whether or not we're going to step out for a drink. And I was like, do we stay in too much?
Yeah.
She's a major homebody, which I don't mind because I don't really like to go out too much, but I do like to step out. Your boy likes to get out on the town.
She likes to
and mix
step
it
out.
up.
If she cracks a Celsius, you know she's going out.
If she
Mhm.
drinks a Chelsea, all bets are off. That's the thing about it.
You hear about this, Will?
No.
Celsius. This is a too much dip thing.
Can you enlighten me?
She likes to drink Celsius.
Okay.
And so I had this joke with her. I'll say, like, does Celsius want a Celsius?
Oh wow. Okay.
And then, not knowing that tidbit of information, Dave just said Celsius on too much dip. And I was like, I do say that. He was like, oh. So it was a kind of this thing.
If we were in high school and we heard Dylan say that to his girlfriend in high school,
Time to a chair.
we would be roasting him off the face of the earth for about 3 weeks. It would be over for
That
you.
was the plan.
I could be a cute boyfriend, man.
It would
you
be
know?
over for you. We'd be putting Celsiuses in your locker so that when you opened it,
I would
like
love
a bunch
that.
of empty Celsius cans would
Oh,
like
empty
fall out.
ones? Okay, I
Oh.
wouldn't like empty ones.
We would be
Uh,
tying it behind your used car.
I had a new energy drink yesterday. I meant to mention this to y'all. So there's a really good market next to the haircut place I go to. Scissors and the Scotch. Yes. I went in there yesterday and I was like, I'm going to get a little drink here before I go back to the office. I had a gorilla mind. And the dude at the front was like, bro, you have one of these yet? I was like, nope, haven't had a gorilla mind. Literally have never heard of it. He's like, you're going to like it. He's like, it's
And?
all, he's like, he told me this. He goes, I used to be a Celsius guy. This is all I drink now.
Did it get you bussing?
It was good. It didn't have me like straight up zooted off it, but
Low shug?
You weren't
Of
like
course. That's you wouldn't buy it if
Yeah.
it was high shug.
right.
you weren't like banging your chest, ready to like.
I used to do that to Rhodes when he was a kid. And then at some point, he didn't think it was funny anymore, and I was sad. That's a tough moment when the stuff you do and they grow out of it and they're like, yeah, it's fine.
Parks is in a big wrestling with dad phase right now. All he wants to do is just wrestle with me. He'll just ask me, like, hey, can we go wrestle? And I'll just wear his little ass out. I'll beat the shit out of him, just throw him around. He loves it. Loves it.
Is he a blue belt yet? What's he at?
He doesn't have a belt.
Oh,
He's beltless.
So was Dave in 2023.
that was out on
Oh,
belts.
a big e-waste guy, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That's right.
Dave, what flavor did you go with? You go with white gummy bear,
Ooh, that sounds good.
lychee bomb? You hit him with that bombsicle?
I went white frost.
Hey, babe, what's wrong? You barely touched your Gorilla Mind bombsicle.
Just tweet it, dude. It looks like you could tell like there's something there.
No, I get why your brain. I get why you saw the can and were intrigued enough to buy the can.
That's a good looking can.
It's a good looking can.
What's it on Yucca or Yucca?
Stop.
I didn't Yucca.
Stop.
The gorilla cannot fathom the apps on their phone. So I just, I'm going to enjoy this and just go straight primitive with it.
Ooh, they have a powder as well.
You would like that.
Yeah.
You would
Checks
like
out.
that.
Checks out.
Never mind. Forget
Don't you say you feel like a gorilla after doing a bunch of powder?
No, I don't think I've ever said that. I've never done powder.
I don't know.
Never done powder, man.
Reminds me of on Jersey Shore when Mike and JWoww were having just like a little conversation on the boardwalk. And
On the boardwalk.
JWoww was like, "Oh my God, look at that gorilla! Look at the gorilla juice head." And Mike looked at her so disgusted. He's like, "What?" He's like, "Thin is in." He's like, "Gorillas are out. Thin is in." And like,
He was not thin. He was jacked.
compared to Ron, he was
Well,
thin.
compared to Ron, that's a gorilla juice head.
A 5'7" gorilla.
All 5'7" of them. Yeah.
Want to see a video of the male members of the cast of Jersey Shore breaking down my naked body?
I just want to see a
I
video.
want to see them circling it like they're on ESPN and they're saying what I need to do.
Who would be the meanest?
Um,
Sneaky Vinny?
yeah, I think so. I don't think he's a mean guy in his heart, but I feel like he would. I feel like he might not hold any punches.
I always thought
Pauly
Pauly
D-
D was the nicest.
I think Pauly D would be the nicest. Yeah, I think he would try to gas me up before really giving me some insights to my
Bro, I'm gonna flame you, bro, but he would do it respectfully. You'd be
Yeah.
like, you know what? Fine.
No, I get it. I don't do gym tan laundry. And that's okay. Can we get some major announcements out of the way?
Yes.
Bit Madness. Brackets are live on Reddit. If you go to our Reddit, I've pinned the post atop the Reddit, and you can go check that out. You can fill out your bracket. Make sure to leave some identifying information in there for a player, so we can reach out to you should you win, as we will send you a huge box of swag.
Yeah. And I've told the guy running it that no more acceptance after 11:59 p.m. on the 17th.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we'll
And
be- yeah.
we will be recording these soon, and we are going to be releasing these as separate episodes. And so just keep an eye out for that.
So yes, episode 1, round of 64 will be on the 18th. So please get your brackets in before the 18th.
You got 5 days.
And also, some people have been asking if you submitted and you don't remember what it was, you didn't take a screenshot. He's going to be able to make it so you can go back and see your bracket. He's going to have a printout version too, so that people can download. So that if you want to fill it out and like have it going as you listen to the episodes and stuff. So yeah, more stuff coming with that.
And we're going to add some voting integrity.
Yeah. So yeah, we've made
For the first time.
Dave has not been a part of the vote, but he has been outvoted, regardless of his vote, by Dylan and I.
Onus will no longer exist moving
No
forward.
more onus. Onus.
Hey, Onus, guess what, buddy?
Bye bye.
Okay.
Hit the bricks, pal.
We are going to be whiteboarding it
Locking it in.
and locking it in.
You're looking at me like this is going to end up better for you.
No, what an idiot.
This is just going to
Dude,
make me
this will
vote
totally
harder.
pan out well for you.
I'm gonna
Dave and
vote
I don't
so
sit
hard.
next to each other.
It's true.
You know what? I'm so going to vote.
You guys can't board look
Okay.
intentionally.
No, for sure.
David, talking to you mainly, big dog.
The more you talk, the more bored I look. What are we doing today, guys?
Yowza! Yikes!
Oh,
Ooh.
the cloth is behind me. I'm sorry. No, that's a good idea. That
Yeah.
I don't like the onus because then it's like you look like you're only riding for your own bits.
It gives someone too much power, man.
no
you know.
one man.
So I think we can still reveal them one by one. So if we get like 2 votes different, like onus exists still, but it's like it's already been voted. It's gonna be fun. It's going to be fun.
That's what's up.
Onus.
Yesterday, we did Circling Back on Touching Base Beyond the Paywall, patreon.com/Circling Back podcast. We covered the Touch versus Wild episode featuring the probably one of the more popular segments we've ever done on Touching Base, which was the Valerio segment.
It's good podcasting.
We also discussed some moth memes as well. Go check that out, patreon.com/Circling Back podcast. New patrons get a week free.
You sent a moth meme late last night.
I did.
Did you just think of it and go search it out, or were you just like deep looking for more moth memes?
No, I was doing something that I think all of us have been caught guilty doing. I was going through old screenshots trying to find a reaction for a quote tweet, and suddenly I was years deep in my camera roll at the bottom, and I found some old moth memes. I found a lot of good stuff in there. Unfortunately, I never located the screenshot that I was looking for, which was the stout feller watching the girl dance on the table.
Hoss, I got it for you.
I know. I almost texted you, but it was about 10:30 at night. I've been having a tough week of sleep, and I didn't want to interrupt anything that was going on your end, David. I was respecting the quiet hours.
Thank you.
Without further ado, let's hear from our friends over at Tecovas. You know what I always say? You can't have a good time in bad boots. That's why you need Tecovas, brother.
I feel left out. I'm the only non-Tecovas owner in this room.
Why don't you get some? We have an ad deal with them, and they're more than willing to give us some free boots, my guy.
Got a great hook up there as well.
You know what I did one time? I went to the Tecovas store, and I bought them with cold hard cash.
Yeah, that is an option for I think pretty much everyone.
I bought mine with Bitcoin.
Really?
No, I didn't. There's a callback.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't even
Okay.
a part of it.
I mean, have you ever wondered if you can pull your boots off with your own personal style? I've wondered that. I don't want to get labeled all hat, no cattle, or all boot, no cattle. You know what I'm saying? You owe it to your feet to pull on a pair of Tecovas. Being confident isn't about being different. It's about being yourself. Find comfort in the traditions of the West and confidence from making it your own. Have to say, I love my Tecovas. You guys aren't going to believe me. I got them in the back of my car right now.
You never know.
I'm booting the back of the car
I
guy.
thought you stuck them between your truck bed and the cab of your truck.
You know,
yeah.
brother.
Hell yeah.
They're just floating around back there.
You never know, dude.
You just never know, man.
Fried.
Yeah. Sometimes I just put them on just to hang out.
Really?
I just sit in my house wearing just boots.
It's kind of sick. Nothing else?
We should go to the Spoke. South by? I feel like it's a celeb spot.
I was going to say, tomorrow night, Thursday night at the Spoke, someone's going to be there, brother.
Do you know who?
No?
Someone.
guessing?
But it's Thursday of South by, I guarantee you that someone's going to be at the Spoke tomorrow. And actually, we'll talk about this after we talk about our friends over at Tecovas.
Okay.
Maybe it's Tucker.
Carlson.
I was just going to come up with a fake country music name.
Oh.
You know.
Okay.
Who's dancing?
Yeah. Are those Tecovas? What's going on here? Why is everyone wearing Tecovas? They're amazing boots. These things are great. Have to say, very comfortable upon first wear, which is always a concern of mine when buying any shoe or any boot. Go get some. There's no compromise between quality and style. Plus, with Tecovas Best in the West guarantee, you get free returns and exchanges within 30 days. Right now, get 10% off at tecovas.com/CRCLBK. When you sign up for email and text, get 10% off at tecovas.com/CRCLBK. Tecovas.com/CRCL. BK, see site for details. Tecovas. Point your toes west.
I just realized how lucky you are.
Why?
Your first pair of boots were Tecovas.
Yeah.
So all you've known is comfy boots. You've never known that breaking in period that you're like,
Well, hold on, Dave. I did receive a pair of boots ahead of a family trip we took to Montana when I was in 3rd grade.
okay.
I've grown out of them since. My hands are still the same size.
It might fit Randy.
They might fit Randy. Yeah, what are you, size
I
6?
have bigger feet than you, Dave.
Are you a 6.5?
I'm a 10. I'm a solid 10. You know, it's great.
I saw it 10.
If there's all the shoes are always the presenting shoes. The display shoes are always size 10. So if I see them, I know they have my pair usually.
Okay.
Oh, not always.
Not
I'm a
always, but
10.5.
Typically they are.
That's it. You got them beat.
I used to
dog.
slide into some 11s, but I'm a 10.5 now. You know what it do.
You
No,
boy got
okay.
Yeezys.
So I have a good history. I have a good history with calling out big nights for the broken spoke. Years ago, Garth Brooks was in town for something, and I sent a text to a group text, and I said, if there's ever a night for Garth Brooks to pop into the Broken Spoke, it's tonight. Sure enough, he performed. Mick Jagger came into town, and he always goes to like local spots to go do stuff. Said to Dave, he's going to the Spoke. Sure enough, that night, Mick Jagger spoke. I'm just saying, tomorrow night, if you're trying to see something, I think tomorrow night's the night.
Who's like the Hollywood girl who's like not like A-list yet, but is like the rising star, like Sydney Sweeney 3 years ago?
Right now,
I'm really putting you guys on the spot.
yeah.
Tate McRae?
No,
She's not Hollywood,
Okay.
but
no, she's certified A-list right now.
It's a horny pick.
Yeah, that was crazy horny from Randy.
If,
No.
Sween,
He
if
said
Sweens
Sydney
was there,
Sweeney.
Oh,
would you
your mic's
dance
not
with her?
working.
If she was like taking dances, doing like the thing for photos, dancing with people, two-step.
Sweens?
Would you try to dance with Sweens?
Yeah.
What do our wives say if like Sydney Sweeney walks up to our table and puts her hand out? Do they
They like-
gesture and say get out there?
They let you do it.
Okay.
They would.
Do they give us a pat on the butt as we get on the dance floor?
Like, Dave, Alyssa's like, Dave, I get it.
I would just grab her hand and just kiss it, and then just say, "I'm taken."
Mhm. Mhm. I mean, David, you're pretty confident when it comes to interacting with blonde female celebrities. I mean, you're willing to sit down at their table with them and have a conversation.
Yeah,
You're not just handing them a freaking packet.
You're right. We went face to face. I think about that every time she posts, and I'm like, I was real nervous and real drunk.
You crushed it, man.
you were drunk.
Not a good photo, but whatever.
Hey, you did it though.
I did it.
You did it. Yeah, we're fully in the throes of South by. I had the pleasure of sitting in South by Southwest traffic downtown last night. Not great. Not great. Definitely Uber, guys.
There's just an energy in the city right now. Like it's palpable. It's like almost like a cloth, a curtain hanging behind you. But you can either choose to like ignore it, be mad about it, or just embrace it.
I don't get the metaphor.
South by is a curtain.
Yeah.
It's close behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's always there. It's always lingering.
It feels like it's invading your space, but if you just embrace it, you can really, know that it's a better thing.
Well said.
Yep.
You know that
Thank
it's a
you,
better
Randy.
thing.
You heard
Yeah.
what he said.
Thank
It's a
you.
better thing.
Thank you.
If I seemed like I was on the verge of having a panic attack for the last 3 days, it's because yesterday I went to the Midwest House in Cahoots. You guys ever been there?
No. Heard about it.
It's a great patio. It's on the east side, so I know it's not usually in our areas that we chill in. But I have to say, in Cahoots, like for a nice little cool Sunday,
In cahoots.
in Cahoots, baby.
The outdoor like AstroTurf.
Yeah,
area?
or
Okay.
there's turf. Like I mean, it was just huge.
Okay,
Like there was
yeah.
so much room.
So I think that's Austin Garden Studio.
Okay.
But like in Cahoots is like the back door into it. So they're kind of combined. But
Would you
like
say the
Austin
two
Garden-
places are, I don't know, in cahoots? Thank you.
We did. Brett came with me yesterday, and we did I did some hosting for the You Can in Michigan account because I like to ride from my home state. And here's the thing: I've never been more convinced that we need to go do a golf trip in Michigan, and I think we need to cover it for our friends at You Can in Michigan, whether they want us to or not.
Just tag them in everything.
Yeah, until they accept a collab request or something.
Look, as a guy who's now an expert on Grand Rapids, there's some courses outside of Grand Rapids that some backers have reached out like, you got to play here.
My task yesterday was doing man on the street stuff, and I have to say that I was very nervous going into it. As I'm not very good at approaching people, and then I realized that everyone I was interviewing was from Michigan, and they were like really nice about it and wanted to talk about Michigan, and I was like, oh, this is very easy.
There's my will on their Instagram story right here.
Please go to Michigan. I made some good cases. I met a lot of people yesterday who knew about Nub's Knob.
Oh.
We got to go up.
Did you sell some folks on Michigan?
I think they more sold me or other people via Instagram.
Did you link with anyone?
It was the most South by Southwest crowd I've ever seen outside of a lot of okay. You could tell people that like were at the event for support of the state of Michigan, and everything associated with it. And then you could tell that there were certain people who were just rolling in to get like free drinks with their badges.
Sick.
And like there were just some people who you were like, that is the most South by Southwest dude I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
Branded backpacks, random badges,
Lanyards everywhere.
wristbands that just go up to your shoulder blades,
QR codes.
tattooed QR codes.
That's sick.
I don't always do South by Southwest stuff. And I think I'm officially done with my South by Southwest duties for the year. I think I just got to support the home state and get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
Do you have any booze drinks, Halls?
I had exactly one Bell's Two Hearted IPA.
Oh, yeah.
I lost my drink ticket, and the nice young lady behind the bar said, "I can tell that you're not faking this right now. I'm just going to give you a beer."
Real one.
She handed it to me, winked at me, and said, "Get you a beer, Hoff."
Nice.
She slapped me on the ass. No, she didn't. She didn't.
She asked you to two-step.
Well,
And you kissed her hand instead.
I didn't kiss your hand.
I want to dance with you. That's what she said.
Twirl you all around the floor. That's what they intended dancing for. I
It's
just
crazy
wanna
that Dylan's mic
dance
just went
with
out. Oh,
Will.
man. Dylan's mic. Your mic just went out, so you don't have to.
Oh,
you don't have to keep
damn.
going.
Okay, I'll stop.
Yeah, your mic just went out.
stop.
So that mic can hear me.
Should we go to the Spoke?
Parks has a baseball game tomorrow. No, that's tonight. What am I talking about? No, I'm good.
First game? Second game?
It's a scrimmage, actually, but it's their first, game.
Did you see we went to
Environment.
the Spoke the other day? Daphne from White Lotus.
Wow.
I don't think, I'll be
Freaking
honest,
serious?
there are not that many people that Sally wouldn't let me two-step with. I don't think she's letting me go with Daphne because she
No.
knows I'm going to be on that floor barking.
Gino's gonna have a hole in him.
I
at the end of that
am in
night.
love with her.
She's like, oh, I just wanted a two-step and you're on all floors barking
Mhm.
at me. This isn't what I really thought this
Yeah.
would be.
on all fours.
You're scratching your ear with your foot.
You're just over there. You're just licking your paws.
Mhm.
This is weird.
I do like that place is holding out. It's like I'm sure that property is worth quite a bit, and like, nah, we're just gonna keep selling long necks.
Just here's some advice for you. If you're on Instagram and they have that little feature that shows reels that are liked by people, and you can go click and see what your friends are liking. Don't look at the posts that Broken Spoke is liking.
Okay.
They're pretty aggressive.
Okay. Okay.
Some dude was murdered by a ghost.
No.
No. A ghost guy was murdered by a human, right?
Randy, can you pull up that pic I sent you on Slack?
Of course I can, Dave.
You guys are big Ghost Adventures fans. If you've listened to Spooky Season, you know Ghost Adventures is a big player. It's the, in my opinion, the best ghost hunting show going, has been for many, many years now. The guy who started out as the cameraman, Aaron Goodwin, he's a staple. He's an original guy. He's become a fan favorite. Him and Zach Bagans.
Any relation?
To
Bilbo
Bilbo?
or Frodo?
No relation that I know of. Made some news yesterday as his wife has been accused of trying to hire a hitman to have him killed.
Okay. What kind of proof does he have for this hitman?
It's a murder for hire plot. See?
What
She was in
murder?
cahoots, Dylan. See?
What murder?
Yeah, according to TMZ, Victoria Goodwin was arrested last week and booked on 2 charges. 2 charges, please. Solicitation to commit murder and, of course, conspiracy to commit murder.
What? Like,
Right?
is there something more at bay here as to why she would want to murder this man? Would it be she's just trying to get that life insurance policy?
Maybe it's a content play. What if
Yeah.
he became the ghost?
Yeah, he comes back and it's like, oh, fuck. Real fuck.
I get it. I get it.
According to the arrest report obtained by TMZ, cops say Victoria was messaging an inmate in a Florida prison about getting out of her marriage to Aaron when she asked, "Am I a bad person because I chose to end his existence, not divorce?"
Yeah.
I've always said that once your wife is texting with inmates in Florida prisons, it's time to move on, Hoss.
Especially about having you killed. Yeah, that does make you a bad person, Victoria.
What do you think that's going to set her back? Would set you back, hypothetically, to get a hitman to do a relatively high-profile hit?
10 years?
No. I'm sorry. Like how much?
Oh,
How much money's
10K?
20 grand.
Randy?
I said 10K.
Will?
I was going to guess more in the 30 range. 30 to 50, honestly. I don't think getting someone killed is like on the cheap.
Cops say Aaron's wife set aside $11,515 to pay the alleged hitman, and they say the inmate she was communicating with messaged a guy about the alleged plot. He's asleep right now in the hotel room. I need to know what's going on. Can I get an update? Was it done? This allegedly happened back in October, and Aaron is still very much alive, though it's unclear of what went down with the alleged hitman, but cops claim there were specific messages about $2,500 upfront payment. That is just not enough.
Wait, did you say this already? How did she get busted?
They may just turn her in.
She's trying to bust. She's trying to.
Right.
Police said they only caught wind of the alleged plot after their corrections officers found and seized the inmate's contraband phone at the Florida prison.
No. Okay.
I just looked it up. What would you do if you found out that your existence was worth the same as a 2016 Ford Taurus with 117,000 miles on it? Is that tough to swallow?
A little bit. I would want my life to be the taking of my life to be worth a little bit more than that.
Like, I want to be at least like I don't know. I want to be like a mid-size SUV that's at least in the last like 3 years.
You got to think the relationship's not going to survive this.
Do you just murder her?
I don't know. I feel like it's very, at this point, like they're watching. So I think it would be tough to get away with at this point.
Are you the dumbest person on earth to text with an inmate on a contraband phone and admit to wanting to take your husband's life? Like that seems like the dumbest way you could possibly do this.
I like his quote. Also, I like the fact that they were married at the Haunted Mansion in Disneyland.
It's sick.
Pretty dope.
I miss.
You gotta have a haunted.
Stay on brand, dude. Stay on brand.
Love that.
He tells TMZ he thought he was in a happy marriage and he's blindsided and devastated at this turn of events. Yeah. So, checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty devastating. Woman you love wants to have you killed.
Only been married a couple years. So.
How'd you get associated with this Florida inmate?
Good question. Don't know the answer.
Like, I'm not one to go through my wife's phone, but if I ever did and I saw that, I'd have questions.
Well, I don't know. There's rumor. You don't want to like speculate, but I saw something to where he might have ghosted her.
Very good.
Good show.
Huh.
You're playing the Twisted Parrot on Tuesday next week, right?
I was just looking up because
I'm doing a pop-up show for South by at Wilmons.
there was a recent murder for hire thing that happened in Austin. I thought that was more recent. I think just more news came out about it in December. It happened back in 2023.
Talking about the love triangle one?
I'm talking about the Austin jeweler. And it was like the son. And it was like supposed to be like looked like a robbery gone wrong.
I'm not familiar with that one, but there was a really high profile love triangle one. Oh, someone did get killed in that. It wasn't just a plot. It actually happened.
Oh, I'm gonna put my hand up and say that I'm officially going to scale back my road rage and my mocking of people on the road, as someone was recently shot in traffic in Austin, Texas, due to a road rage incident, and so I'm officially retiring from road rage. I'm not trying to catch my own body.
That's good.
He's out on road
You got
rage,
kids.
folks. People get unreasonably angry.
I'm not
when
like
they-
running up on people or like doing aggressive brake checks or anything like that, but you know, I'm gonna stop thumbs downing.
Should I retire this?
Yeah,
No.
I've been pretty free with the thumbs down lately, and I'm worried that I don't think it's worth it.
You
I
gotta
got a
admit-
thumbs down in traffic, and I got a toolie on me. I might let that thing sing.
I know.
on me,
I don't know
man.
what I would do.
If they had that detail about the incident when you got attacked or worse, that like you did the cry face at somebody and then they came after you, like that'd be like, oh man.
Kind of get it.
It sucks that he got
Yeah,
but
the
that's pretty
jury's
fun.
like, get it.
Imagine seeing that in traffic, and you're just so pissed off at someone, cut you off, whatever, and they hit you with the.
See, I think of the thumbs down now because of Dave, and
Why
man,
me?
Thumbs down is kind of funny though.
Yeah, that's why I kind of do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I used to-
pretty harmless.
But sometimes, like lately,
Like-
I've been doing it not even like directly at them, but sometimes I've just been like, if someone does something like annoying behind me, if they're passing me, I'll just do like one of these.
yeah, it's like I disapprove of what you're doing, but I'm not too angry about
Mhm.
it. Just letting you know that
I'm not angry enough to make eye contact with you.
I've
but-
worked up a pretty good disgusted look that I'll give people.
show us what it looks like.
It's like if somebody, there's a number of things you can be disgusted over, and you're just driving, and like in lieu of like a hand gesture, like we're referencing, you just kind of give them like a.
You don't do that.
Oh, I do.
Just real slow and casual like that. Just,
Almost like I'm so aggrieved by what they did that I can't even like. I'm just like, are you serious? Like I'm just grossed out by you right now. The fact that you were in that turning lane a mile ago, and I've been stewing on it since, and I'm still disgusted. And I finally got the chance to pass you, and I'm gonna just kind of look over at you.
scoff at him.
Ugh.
This thing happened back in 2018 that I was talking about, the Austin jeweler.
Topical.
Yeah.
Randy with the fucking news.
Who's the Austin jeweler?
It was some Austin jeweler, and like they
Was it Jacob?
I think his son and daughter-in-law like hired two people to do a robbery and make it go look bad to kill him.
Damn.
Yeah, that seems to be what.
Oh, I just found it. Turns out it was Jared.
Every kiss.
Someone tried to
begins
get
with K.
Jared?
No, Jared.
You ain't getting
You
Jared.
ain't getting J Bone.
Nah, he's untouchable.
Jared?
That's Jared.
Every kiss begins with K. Maybe it was K.
Maybe it was KA. Maybe it was a whole
No,
fraternity.
it's different. That's
No, he
totally
took that
different,
a
man.
different way.
They're not a jeweler.
I guess that's just a Christmas only commercial because I haven't heard that in a while.
I don't know.
K Jeweler's even around anymore?
I've had plenty of kisses that didn't. begin
Every
with
kiss
K.
begins with it. So what do you think, Randy?
Okay.
Dumbass.
Stupid?
I would have never been able to date a girl named Kay because I would have done that every time. I would have ruined the moment every time.
Yeah.
Hey, babe. Every kiss begins with K.
It's like, seriously,
Should
it
I
was funny.
update
Like
it?
when we first started dating, we're like 3 years in now. Like you ruin every intimate moment. Yeah.
Dave's currently, I think Dave saw some related products to Gorilla Energy. And he's just looking at Bum Energy by Dr.
Alright.
Bum.
Don't worry about me.
Dr. Baum?
Dr.
Dude,
Bum.
the root beer one's really good. I actually had it the other day.
The bum was on your lips.
If you're lucky, I might just give it a little kiss.
There you go. He did it. He did it.
It begins with K. Oh,
Oh, that's so good.
You guys are in cahoots.
man.
Gosh, we're absolutely cooking right now.
I just want to do pull-ups on that bar.
I know. I always think that when I see bars.
I can't support you, dog.
No, I'm fucking different.
That's yeah.
I have body mass.
How many pull-ups you doing these days, Dave?
100.
That's fucking good.
How many
dog.
think I can do?
Bet you could get 2.
No.
Bet you could get 1.
Dylan.
No.
Dylan. There's no
I bet Randy could get
fucking
4.
way.
I could probably get, if I'm just doing one set, I could maybe get like 15. I would say. Top out.
Bullshit.
I could definitely
A
get
real
10. I
one?
could get 10 easy.
Let's get a pull-up bar.
15.
Order a pull-up bar.
Done.
Dude,
Let's
I
get a pull-up
fucking
bar.
I do pull-ups every fucking week.
Get a
twice
pull-up bar.
week, pretty much.
We're putting a pull-up bar in the studio. I don't
you
see
get-
why don't we have one anyway?
If you can do 15 real pull-ups, I'd be impressed.
I don't want to hear it from Randy. You sleep in pull-ups.
Let's get one, Will. That'd be good content.
Why don't we have one?
'Cause
like-
we're idiots.
There's no downside to us having a pull-up bar in here. We
That's
all get
facts.
stronger.
We get content out of it.
We'll start with the pull. Let's do it. We'll mimic the no laying up guys trying to get swing speed. Let's see how
We're
how
trying
we
to get lats.
Yeah, we're trying to get bigger lats.
All right, let's get one. We got to find a good door frame for it.
And that's my biggest concern. It's either
Stop
the
being
bathroom
concerned.
or
You guys need to
the
stop being
closet.
concerned.
Oh, the structural
This door
integrity.
frame's too wide.
Yeah, It only
It's the
work
only
on
one
of
that'll
those
fit
two.
me.
We
Yeah.
chose the 4-foot door frame for some reason. We thought it'd be sick.
We did have that option.
Kind of sick.
They gave us
Kind
the
of,
option.
kind of
Like,
a
yeah,
swag
fuck it,
choice
give us
by
the-
us, if you're
We
being
said,
honest.
give us the fucking big
Yeah,
door.
no, we'll take the big door, please.
Oh, it's going to cost $500 more. We don't care. We want a big door.
Yeah, we have a huge door now, so joke's on you.
I mean,
What if wide
there's a
load
reason
comes
for
in?
it, but okay.
No,
I don't
no.
need that far. We gotta bring
We gotta
furniture.
get
It's just make things easier to
We're
get in
trying
and
to
out
build
of the
the
studio.
studio.
You know,
We might put curtains up.
Everything in here fits through a regular door frame, I'm pretty sure. Including these big ass walls. Whatever, Randy.
what about this big ass dick?
What?
What?
Oh my God.
Big ass dick? Is that what you said?
I didn't say that. You did.
I believe you said dick under your breath. sir.
That was hold
Wow,
on,
dude.
Actually, hold on.
He's giving me a disgusted traffic look.
Wow, Randy.
Fuck.
I guess Reddy wants everyone to know he's got a big ass dick.
Yeah,
Oh.
okay.
So
we
the
want to
pull-up
just
bar-
wait on the ad read so there's enough of like a.
Yeah, we got a buffer.
Let's,
Put a
okay,
different
okay, let's
story.
do a natural buffer.
Let's get a non-perv buffer going.
Uh
Body
Yeah.
Blue.
huh.
What's she up to?
She's hooking up with college.
She's looking for
kids.
micro
Dude, these
dick.
college kids are fucking idiots. These kids are so dumb.
She's
Just
like,
they're posting these photos are being passed around at a rapid clip, and then they're posting them with like emojis over their heads, but like the unedited versions are just out there, and these kids are just doxing themselves and their burner accounts.
if it would have been me in spring break, I would not be afraid. I would take a photo, but I'm not doing the. I feel like we're not going back to the hotel room taking photos.
No.
Like you see her out at the bar, like blue.
Do you see the one where she's completely naked in a hotel room with like 7 guys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like you can't be doing that.
Why would you? Don't do it.
Nuh-uh, son. Son.
Here's one where she's just spitting, I assume, vodka into a guy's mouth.
I think it might just be your spit, man.
It could just be your spit.
we've all been there.
Yeah. Sure.
Little baby bird.
Never been baby birded on spring break?
I don't think I have actually.
No. I feel like when you go to New Orleans, if you're celebrating something, like you kind of get forced into a baby bird. Like they come over to the table with like the test tube shots, and it's like, "Oh, I'm gonna spit this in your mouth," and you're like, "No, you're not," and then they just do it. And you're like, "Oh, well, here's $28, thanks."
I have 2 friends, 2 grown men who do that to each other at
K Money,
playing golf together at a house party. I think it's funny.
K Money,
It
and
is.
Michael.
It is kind of. It's
It kind of.
no.
I'm not. As someone who wants to increase male friendship, I'm in no position to tell him not to baby bird each other.
Yeah, you know what, baby bird, your homies.
I'm going to New Orleans in 2 weeks for a big celebration. Biggest New Orleans celebration there is. Valerio's 10th birthday.
Let's hear from our friends over at Prize Picks.
All right, I was just trying to plug the Patreon.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
You guys familiar with Prize Picks? The best place to get real money sports action? You know what I'm talking about, Hoss.
Yeah, bud.
With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Yeah, I said 1,000. Run your game all season long on Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best way to get action on sports in more than 30 states, including California, Texas, and Georgia. You know how we like those Georgia lines. The app is really easy to use, have to say. To create a lineup, all you have to do is pick more or less on a few players' stats for your shot to win up to 1,000 times your money. PrizePicks is the best place to win cash while watching sports. Join over 10 million users and sign up today. On PrizePicks, you can mix and match player projections from different sports. Combine your favorite basketball players with players from baseball, hockey, esports, and much more. They even offer Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, and more for quick and easy deposits into your account this sports season. Sign up today. Get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. PrizePicks also offers weekly promotions that can lead to big payouts. They got Taco Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
Matt's ain't open on Tuesday. PrizePicks open on Tuesday, my friend. Here's the thing. They discount select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value for your lineups. And the second half of basketball season is here. And the race to the playoffs is heating up on PrizePicks, the best place to cash in your favorite sports. Don't miss your chance to cash in on the league's best fight for playoff positioning. Go make it happen. You ready for it? You ready for it? Download the app today. Use code STEAM to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Again, download the app today. Use code STEAM to get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game. I've been working on the run your game part in private lately. You guys saw I rented out the studio yesterday for a little bit. I was just in here. Run your game.
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 What the?
That's not it.
Randy, can you bring up this video?
The one from our friend Pete Blackburn?
Pete Blackburn. You guys familiar with him? He's a Wash Media friend.
Bud.
He posted a video today of a guy getting ready to throw hands with the San Jose Sharks mascot.
What preceded this?
It sounds like the guy
altercation?
said that the mascot pushed him out of his chair. What do you do when you're that heated? You can feel the blood rushing to your face, and you can tell that people are watching you get upset, but there's no way that you just don't get upset in this moment. What do you do when you look at the mascot and he's got his hands in the air and he starts talking to you, and the little mouth is just flopping back and forth?
His little shark hands.
You know what? Mascots, I feel like they can get away with stuff just because they're mascots.
I think they can get away with a lot. Like there's harassment going on at games.
If a mascot shoved me out of my seat, I wouldn't be happy with the mascot. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, but you can
But it's a
never be
mascot.
the guy caught on video getting ready to engage in fisticuffs with a mascot.
I'm not saying I would throw hands at the mascot.
Optics are just not good for you, no matter what.
I give him a what the hell, bro. This
You
is
kind of
funny.
give them like a, I'm gonna go. Yeah, it's just tough. And I fully expected the guy to be wearing like an opposing team jersey, sweater, whatever. He's just wearing a hoodie. I want to know why this guy got picked on.
I mean,
This is a bad look.
like I think he's still
tough.
talking shit to the mascot as he's walking away.
He doesn't even look that hammered.
No, I think he's just a hothead.
He just wanted to watch some puck.
Yeah,
I mean-
that's a tough look. That walk back up the stairs is really embarrassing. People are like, oh, there's the guy.
If suddenly you get pushed over at a hockey game and you look over and you see the mascot like on its hands and knees and they tabletop to you, like is that grounds for like pushing a mascot?
Tabletop's always grounds for something, some kind of retaliation.
If like he pours out your beer, is that grounds? I mean, beers are getting expensive at these stadiums.
I can almost see what the mascot is saying. He's like, his little shark mouth and his little shark teeth are moving. He's just going, "Oh, hey, sorry, man. Hey, I thought we were joking. I thought we were joking, man."
I was just joking.
I saw a guy punch a mascot one time. I was at a Miami Dolphins game. This is back in like early 2000s, and there's this guy on the field. I think he was like a pet detective, and he was trying to catch this rare, some kind of bird, a dove or something. And the mascot shooed this bird away, and he just started wailing on him. It was fucking wild.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
It was crazy, man.
Wow.
What kind of cases would this pet detective look into?
Actually, believe it or not, the mascot for this football team, the Dolphin, was kidnapped. He was trying to track it down.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he figure out who did it?
Dan Marino.
The 0-time winning.
No, he wasn't Dan Marino.
Super
but he
Bowl
was-
winning
he was
quarterback?
involved in the
He
story.
was there. He
actually
was a
the kicker. He was
character in
the
that
former
story.
kicker. Yeah. Weird story.
Laces out.
Y'all should have seen something on it.
He famously, right? This is the same guy.
Yeah, laces out.
That was the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard
he
about
blamed
this.
Marino for it.
I read about this, and then a jeweler was involved.
No,
Yeah, well, there's a Super Bowl ring situation and
maybe.
something.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
There was a
Dude,
gold. There was a silver tooth.
Now that I think about it, I was in Africa
What?
and I was on the safari and I saw a pet detective come out of an elephant's asshole.
What?
This guy's
You
good.
think it was the same one?
Yeah, had to be.
I
This guy
think it
really
might have
cares
been.
about his craft.
I think
There
it might have
There
been.
aren't that many pet detectives out there.
No.
Roger Pedactor.
Did y'all have a kid in high school who
Or
just like
club
went
that.
way too hard in the Jim Carrey impression category?
I wouldn't be friends with that person for too long.
No, we had a kid and he just got really good at it, and it got to the point where I was like, all right, you can't just do this for like 4 years.
That might have been the first movie that was overquoted. in like elementary school or whenever it was.
I think I think the mask opened up our generation to the mannerisms of Jim Carrey and what they can be at their peak. Somebody
Yeah.
stop me. That's my impression.
Ace Ventura, his first film.
Stop me.
Here, I'm gonna do mine.
Yeah.
Somebody stop me.
Dude,
I thought Jim
are you
Carrey
in the
was
room?
here.
Is that Jim? Oh, it's just Will.
Holy.
I have exorcised the demons.
That's good too, man.
Dude, that's a good scene. He bagged Courtney Cox in that movie.
Mm. Oh yeah.
She's never looked better than that movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Courtney Cox.
Yeah.
You guys ever watch Desperate Housewives?
No.
I respected Terry Hatcher.
I can see Dylan sneaky watching it because someone else was watching it and he's like, I don't know, I've seen a few episodes.
Horny play?
Never got into
No,
that.
not a horny play.
Never got into it.
Yeah, same. Tell me if I'm wrong here. Is noted Too Much Dip co-host KJ very against Southwest Airlines, or am I making that up?
I'm not sure, but it seems
I
like
could
something
see
he
it.
could be out on.
Southwest last year decided that they were going to start assigning seats. This excited some people. This didn't move the needle at all for other people. For me, who likes choosing my seat, I was a little bummed about this. And yesterday, I think it was yesterday, they decided to they're going to start taking away our free luggage.
And this was right after they just announced that no more general seating.
I have a question for the president and CEO of Southwest Airlines. What are you freaking doing, man?
This is a mistake. My favorite thing about Southwest Airlines, aside from they're pretty good about being on time and all that, and they have reasonably priced airfare as well. But they were just different from every other airline.
Here's
I
what
like that about them.
I liked being able to choose my own seat, even though it does bite you in the ass sometimes. You can manipulate your flights easier on that app and through Southwest compared to any other place. Free cancellation, even if you just get a credit, it's still easy and nice. Having the 2 free bags made it almost guaranteed that if I could fly Southwest somewhere, I was going to do it. I mean, mostly for golf reasons, stuff like that. But being able to know that my golf bag can be a free checked bag was such a benefit.
I wouldn't classify Southwest as a budget airline, but it felt like it was between budget and, the regular pricey ones.
Yeah.
And I really love that sweet spot about them.
It's
And
now
there's just
budget
no more.
plus.
Yeah.
And borderline, but I got to see what they're going to throw at us to make up for this, but it feels budget.
Hey, now that they got rid of general seating, are they going to do TVs in the headrest?
No,
other
I don't think they're
airlines?
going to do that. I don't think they're going to they don't have first class, which I'm not big. I mean, I'm not flying first class all the time, but people come, if you have status with an airline, they'll upgrade you to first class often if you try or if you have enough status. And what's the motivation without all these the sneaky benefits of Southwest if you can't even
That's a great point.
do anything?
Because it used to be you could get an upgrade for your boarding group, or for your position. You could pay for A1 or whatever.
Oh yeah, if you're
So
in
now-
Group C, you could pay $30 and get the best seat on the plane, and that's
Early
not the worst
check-in,
exchange.
Yeah, all that stuff.
I hate it.
I don't know what their plan is. What the vision?
I-
I'm not freaking with the vision yet. I need to see more.
What sucks is that I feel like I've been riding for Southwest since I moved to Texas because I have truly enjoyed the airline, and I can't do that anymore. And I have to go back to all these people that I've talked shit to with my tail between my legs. Doesn't feel good.
No, I was all in on it too, and this is tough.
I hate it. I was just looking up dates of when everything's going to happen. So the check bag stuff starts May 28th of this year. The open seating ending is early 2026. So we still have open seating for the rest of
Oh, I
2025.
thought that was started. I thought that already started actually.
Apparently. I
Huh.
just saw early 2026. But still, fuck them. That's what I got to say.
I don't know what to do. And I'm especially stressed because I'm flying Southwest the day before you're supposed to pay for bags. And I'm like, so am I going to have to pay for these on the way home or not? Because I need to know this.
Hopefully you get grandfathered in.
I don't know if airlines are down with the grandfather.
I don't know, man.
I'm worried. Hey, Southwest, frick you.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Damn.
Now they're just like everybody else, man.
Frick you, man.
Man.
You changed, man.
It was a cool Texas thing.
Really was.
Tough.
Really was. Can I speak to our friends over at Shopify briefly? We did a little sale on the Wash Media shop the other day. Oh, you missed the sale, did you? Well, thanks for not tuning into Dylan's Track House on youtube.com/washmedia.
Dum-dums.
Here's the thing. We did a little sale, a little pop-up sale for all the people that were in there. And on the fly, all just in the span of about 30 seconds, we had the idea to make a sale. Brett made a code. Suddenly, we got stuff going out the door. Next day, we're profiting. Dylan's packing up orders, printing out labels. It's just all in one place. It's all easy. We love Shopify, which is why we host our store on it. If you're interested in growing your business, growing your brand, growing your anything, growing your bank account, head over to our friends at Shopify. They even got the best checkout in the game. Much more effective than every other platform out there.
Agree.
And they got the numbers to back it up. Upgrade your business. Get the same checkout that we used with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/circling, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/circling. Upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/circling. You guys follow John Mayer on Instagram?
I do not.
He's not as good of a follow these days as he used to be, but he used to do like a live show where he would just, I think he would just get stoned out of his mind and just answer questions from people. He would give pretty good answers. Randy, can you bring up what he posted yesterday? Because now I absolutely need some iteration of this in my life. I might just put one of these in my garage. You're probably looking at this thinking like, okay, he just turned the attic into a freaking man cave. Randy, can you go to slide 2?
It's not exactly what we're looking at, is it?
Wow.
He's turned a shipping container in the back of the Sphere into just like a little chill cave.
That's sick.
Like,
So impressive.
can we get one of these and like put it in like my garage or something? I know I could just turn my garage into this, but like I kind of just want the shipping container.
Does this thing just travel with them or does it stay at the Sphere?
I think it's staying at the Sphere. He said, here's what he said about it. Sorry, I can't read the text up there.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah.
The black
Yeah.
light too.
He said he overcame a guitar tone engineering challenge through the help of large crates that could isolate the speakers from other mics while giving a little more ambiance to the sound. Does that mean anything to you?
So this has a purpose. It's not just a place to hang
I
out.
think so. He said, this year, 2 brilliant minds have taken it to another level. This is the brainchild of my guitar tech, Jeremy Nielsen and FC Owens, who design and build incredible full-size recording studios.
Interesting.
I can't tell you how badly I want to be with Miles Teller, Andy Cohen, John Mayer, and myself, just absolutely chiefing down on doinks in this place.
You want to cheap doinks in this
I want to
place.
chief down on some doinks.
Some doinks have been cheaped in that room.
Yeah.
He's got a big.
He's got a lava lamp.
A big lava lamp too.
That's a big one.
disco ball.
What would y'all do if you just walked into the upstairs of my place and I just recreated this exact situation with all the lava lamps and disco ball and stuff? Do you think I've lost the plot?
I would say you have invested your money wisely.
I forgot that I commented on the post last night. I said Zenden.
There you go.
He's got a lot of aura, John Mayer.
So does he hang out here in lieu of a green room?
I guess. I don't really know.
Because the way his description is, it's actually served a purpose. But he just say, you know what? This is his pre-show. This is what he does to get his head right.
Look at the big amp in the back of that room, man. He just jams in there.
Have you ever been in a green room?
Yes.
Who?
I don't think it was I don't think it was like with the band or with a comedian. I think it was. Where was I?
Have you ever thought about what would be on your green room roster?
Yeah.
Like Skittles?
Probably a lot of Gorilla Mind.
Nerds gummy clusters. Nerds
Bombsicle.
gummy clusters. Nerds gummy clusters.
Heath Bar Blizzards.
I've only been in one green room and I don't remember any of the stuff in it that they would have requested.
I've never had the opportunity, the pleasure to be in a green room. Not cool enough.
I kind of jumped at it. I was like, wait, I'm getting the green room invite? Let's do this.
Did you get to fill out a rider?
No. I was just visiting someone. It was the dude from Harvard.
Oh.
Joe from Wolfpack. And I was like very nervous to go in the green room for some reason.
Didn't you get a writer for your New York thing?
Yeah.
They
retail therapy?
when we did the Nordstrom event and they offered to they were like, let us know what you guys want in the room for before the event. And we were like, oh my God, we actually can do this. And we completely botched it.
Yeah,
you
did.
Couldn't have had a worse writer in your entire life.
Bottled water and stuff.
We had bottled water.
And Lay's potato chips.
We had a steamer, and I think that might have been it.
Practical. 2 things you can't survive without.
You didn't want to appear high maintenance.
Well, number one, we did not want to appear high maintenance. Number two, I didn't want to did I want coffee? Yes. Did I want to drink a bunch of coffee before being nervous to go on stage for something? I thought that was a bad idea. And then I was like, I don't really want a lot of stuff because if I eat food, am I going to get full? Is my breath going to smell? And we just overthought it. And then I ended up sweating through my shirt afterwards in a way that no one's ever sweat through a shirt before.
Like the old Arizona coach. Sweatiest guy
Dave,
ever.
Every single photo I took with backers and retail therapy heads alike, I did this in the photo. I had to, instead of putting my arm like this around somebody, I had to go arm closed down on their back like this because my pit sweat was so huge that if I put my arm out like that, it would be like a moon rising over a fucking ocean.
Why were you so sweaty?
Because I was nervous, dog.
Really? You sweat when you're nervous?
And I didn't have armpit Botox at that point in my life.
Okay.
Now they don't sweat, baby.
No more T-Rex arms.
It's great.
Seeing the possibility of what you can do with a shipping container or maybe just a wooden garage only reinvigorates my idea that we need to start doing a regular garage beer series where we drink exactly one beer in a garage and just sit in lawn chairs for a little bit. I don't see what's stopping us.
It can easily be done.
I mean, what did this set him back? $150,000.
I bet the most expensive thing in there is the speakers, right?
Yeah.
What if you get the John Mayer shipping crate invite?
The flooring looks really good too.
Hey, dude, you want to come see my shipping crate?
This is cool.
It's fuck yeah, I do. Fuck yeah, I do.
Good for John, man.
Who would be the number one artist that you'd want to go in their green room?
I'm trying to think who still would be interesting. Who's still going excess, going crazy.
Dude, it might be John Mayer, even though I'm not a dead and coke
He wouldn't
guy.
be the worst. He wouldn't be the worst.
Because he seems like a very approachable celebrity.
I don't think Sturgill would be a good one, Dave, because I know that he's kind of private about some things, and I worry that he would just be like, why are these normies in my green room right now?
The thought of walking into a green room with band and roadies and just they're all looking at you and they're just kind of judging. I wouldn't want it to be somebody that I really, really liked because if I blew it, I would always be like, man, I blew it in front of my favorite band. So it would have to be somebody that would be more of a novelty. So maybe I don't know. What's fucking Metallica's green room look like? They probably do some weird shit.
Yeah, would it be better to go in a green room of a band that you actually don't like so you can just be shameless?
I bet Posty would be fun.
Stop.
Dude, he's a very approachable celeb also.
I get it.
He's a
I
very
get
nice
it.
guy.
I just don't like that that's the first off the top of your head.
I don't know, man.
Didn't you say you wanted to go in Diddy's green room the other day?
Come on.
We're having fun here.
I'm worried about Drewski.
Is there more?
There's some interviews that have come out where when people bring up Diddy to him, he gets really skittish and nervous. And it's very weird. It's very weird how nervous he is in these clips.
Uh-oh.
People are like, yeah,
Not
okay.
Drewski.
Your story makes sense, but these videos of you when people bring up if you were at a Diddy, there's one with Shane Gillis that gets brought up. Do you see who's going to the Sphere next?
Kenny Chesney.
Okay, after Kenny Chesney.
Who?
Apparently, Harry Styles.
Ooh, I was gonna guess live.
So we need to prepare ourselves. I feel like our wives are going to want to go to the Sphere for Harry
I would
Styles.
go to Harry Styles at this.
I bet it's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a good show. Wow, that's gonna be a time to be in Vegas. Oof. A lot of girls trips.
I think that's going to be a celeb heavy Sphere residency.
Oh yeah.
Just looking who's coming up here.
Does Drewski have like a photo outside of like a Super Bowl party with Diddy or something?
I don't know. Can you imagine?
It's crazy that you've been the closest to Diddy parties of everyone at this company.
That was weird.
But
Weird.
you weren't at any of the actual parties, right?
We were outside a bar in Minneapolis.
Okay. So you weren't in a
was-
double locked basement at his house with a bunch
No.
of baby oil?
He was leaving the bar, getting into his vehicle, and driving away.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
with his very large bodyguard hovering over me as I took a picture with him.
Okay. I kind of believe you.
You should cross-reference that photo. See if that's one of the bodyguards that's like since flipped on him and like doing interviews, being like, "Oh yeah, I saw some shit."
I can't remember what the guy looked like.
He's not in the photo at all.
No, he's not in the picture.
He's not standing next to you, going.
He's just out of frame, just like waiting for me to touch him to do something, like step in. Yeah.
Did you think about touching him?
No, he had a very expensive like mink coat on, and I made sure not to even touch the coat. I didn't want any reason to get in trouble.
I wouldn't have touched the coat.
No.
I would have touched the
absolutely
coat.
not.
I would have touched the coat.
It was probably like $100,000 coat. It was insane.
That was his Frank Lucas moment.
Andy.
Did you know who is going to be in the Sphere right after Kenny Chesney?
No, who?
Backstreet's back.
Oh yeah, I
All
forgot
right.
BSB's going there.
Yeah.
I would do that.
Did
I would
know?
do that.
Yeah.
We're doing the Sphere.
What kind of graphics does BSB put up?
Man, it's hard to say. Is what I say.
Yeah, just back streets.
Good, just alleys.
Yeah.
Backstreet's
Dumpsters.
back.
Is this what the COVID dumpster looked like when you got jabbed?
It was a shipping container. It wasn't a dumpster, but no, it wasn't near this nice. It was just a shipping container.
There's no black light.
What if you walked into the shipping container to get jabbed and it looked like this? Would you be worried that you were about to go on a fantastic voyage?
That would be weird. Yeah, I'd be a little confused about what was going on there.
Little
A fantastic.
I wonder what the
voyage.
jab juice looks like under a black light.
man.
All
Jab
those
juice.
microchips just
Mhm.
fucking radiating.
Yeah, I'm curious.
What's going on here? Jab juice.
I like that.
How did it go at the Tesla dealership yesterday? Didn't you get convinced by that endorsement?
No, I walked out. And the Tesla that I just purchased was on blocks. Somebody had vandalized it significantly.
Oh,
They spray painted a swastika or something on it too.
Bunch of terrorists. Yeah,
Oh.
it's terrible.
man, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I'm sorry, dude.
I'll just get another one.
Bro, let's go out this weekend. There's a crazy event happening.
I like to turn up.
Bro, there's a crazy event happening.
We had the party and it was lit.
I got yelled at by a prostitute.
Let's just go have fun and let go a little.
This weekend in fun, presented by our friends at Huel. Finding time is difficult these days, boys, to do pretty much anything. Getting that balanced meal, not going to happen in the morning with our boys just being crazy, crazy men. How are you supposed to cook a breakfast when you got to make meals for everybody else in the building?
Ugh.
That's where Huel comes in. Huel is spelled Huel, and it's today's sponsor of Circling Back. Their black edition, ready to drink, it's a complete meal in a bottle. It's right here, right in front of me. Moving it with my laptop right now. Yeah, we stay strapped with them. We stay strapped. It's got a full 35 grams of protein and 27 vitamins and minerals. Plus, it's low in sugar, Dylan.
Also, it tastes freaking great.
It does.
Very drinkable.
Does. Huel is a global, complete nutrition brand with over 500 million meals sold. And for new customers shopping at Huel.com, they can try for 15% off plus a free gift using our exclusive code STEAM15 at Huel.com. Here's the thing. Like I said, our mornings are chaotic. Everything's going out the door. Half the time I walk into this office, I haven't had a single calorie. I'm not trying to intermittent fast. Sometimes you just got to grab one of those Huels and get a complete meal in your system.
You know, Dave, intermittent fast, intermittently.
Intermittently, yeah.
First time I ever had a Huel, I didn't respect Huel's game enough. I was like, I could probably drink this and eat lunch afterwards. sure enough, a couple hours later, I was like, I'm still full from
Yeah.
this. Like, I really don't need a big lunch right now.
That's kind of what sets it apart. Because there's other ones that you're still hungry like 30 minutes later.
Oh, I've been promoted drinks like this where I will have one and I am like just straight up hungry afterward.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, it lingers, much like the cranberries, Dylan.
Yes.
Gotta let it linger. Do you have to?
There you go.
Yeah.
That
Thank
was
you.
better.
Thank you. Like we said, our personal favorites, the Black Edition ready to drink. It's incredibly affordable. They taste so good. And it's just convenient when you're facing your most inconvenient meals. Like we said, join the community of Hooligans with this exclusive exclusive offer for new customers at 15% off plus a free gift using our code STEAM15 at Huel.com. That's 15% off plus a free gift for new customers using our code STEAM15 at Huel.com with a minimum of $75 purchase. Please see our description for terms and conditions. Unlock a healthier and easier way to eat with Huel. Nutritionally complete meals in minutes so you can focus on what really matters. Get Huel today with this exclusive offer for new customers. 15% off, free gift using code STEAM15 at Huel.com/STEAM15 with a minimum of $75 purchase. Dylan, what are you getting into?
Oh, thanks for asking. Big weekend. Friday, Chelsea and I are stepping out with a couple of her friends. Gonna go grab a drink somewhere, maybe a bite to eat as well. Don't know where we're going yet. Should have a good time. Saturday, big day. My niece, my lovely little niece Quinn, is coming over for a little sleepover,
Quinning.
so her parents can go on a little one night staycation.
Tiger blood.
Where they going?
Summer party with Parks. I don't know. They didn't tell me. Somewhere in Austin.
Damn, they're hitting that slumbo?
Yeah, Quinn is staying with us. Got Parks that night. It's gonna be fun. We might go see a movie. Might order za. I don't really know. I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun.
That's gutsy.
What
A
is?
movie?
She went to her first. She is about to be 4. She's little. She went to her first movie recently, Moana 2.
How'd it go?
Had a great time.
Okay.
Yeah, she did great.
Okay. If any parents have tips of bringing your kid to a first movie, I'm more than open to it.
Just be ready to leave during the movie because they will get restless.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's my only tip.
That's facts.
That's pretty much it. Parks has a baseball practice on Sunday. Should be another nice weather weekend. It's gonna be a warm one, however. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man.
A little bummed that you don't have a location for the friend dinner on Friday.
I'm not even sure that it's gonna be a dinner. It might just be. I might just go get an adult beverage. Don't know yet. Looking forward to it. Okay.
Actually, weather looks pretty good this weekend.
I know, man.
Not even that warm.
Really?
92 Thursday, yuck. 92 Friday, big yuck. Saturday, 80.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Sunday, 79. You know what? 12 degrees. That'll feel like coming off that Friday. That'll feel good. Okay. Okay.
Nothing but sun ahead of us.
Not ready
man.
for that 90s. Not ready.
Texas sun.
That's today, bro.
Oh, goodness. I might get me a cold beer, Hoss,
Oh.
since you're asking. What, Randy? What was that look?
Not ready for the 90s.
I forgot. Some like it hot. This guy.
Steaming.
Smoking.
Your other impression was better than that.
Well,
Smoking.
There it is. Just like him.
got some talks of some beers Friday evening with some peeps. Saturday wide open. No T-ball, no nothing. No
I want to be a
nothing.
peep.
You want to be a peep?
I kind of want to be a peep.
You want to be peep?
It
I
is
kinda wanna
Easter
be a
season,
peep.
man. Best candy.
Okay, a little peeping. Yeah, we'll see about it. Yeah, it's pretty wide open, man. Coming off of last weekend where I was just kind of a hero and with the support of a mother-in-law who's very competent in raising kids, I was able to stay home and hold it down. So this weekend, I feel like I should be given like a little bit of a leash. Like, hey, go on.
It's giving leash.
It's giving leash. So,
Giving leash.
drag me around, Daddy. Hypothetical.
I
Daddy.
got served a reel last night of Salvador Dali entering a stage on a talk show and throwing his sloth on the ground
Okay.
on a leash. I've never seen someone with more drip.
That's wild.
Like he just hit him with that sloth.
Oh. Don't pull your sloth out and drop it.
All-time name, Salvador Dali.
It's got Riz.
What century did he do his work in?
A recent one. He was on television.
Pre or
Yeah.
post ricotta?
I think he died in the
Say.
90s.
Pre
Yeah.
or post ricotta?
He was post ricotta.
Post ricotta.
He was living in a post ricotta world.
Yeah, that's tough.
Any guesses what year he died?
I'm gonna say 81.
I'm gonna say 89.
Dylan?
93.
Wow. Call Randy Taylor Swift because 1989 just went triple platinum.
Yeah, I was pretty spot on with that number for that murder to hire too.
Wow, producer week
So sick.
for the good
Yeah.
reasons.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, just I know numbers.
You drinking any gorilla juice this weekend,
Why-
David?
I was gonna say, why'd you start slapping your?
Gorilla Mind. Yeah, I might. Maybe I'll switch over to a few bum energies.
Bum?
Bum's the one you snipe me looking at after.
How much caffeine is in a bum energy?
No, Will, don't worry about it. Just understand that I'm trying to lock in and respect it. What is it, 200? Probably 200.
You know, hard to say.
More or less than your Black Rifle coffee.
Get over it. Okay, I needed 300 milligrams stat, and I got it. Okay,
You got it, man. You support the vets.
What matters is I got it. And it tasted good.
They're not explicitly saying how much is in there, which is concerning to your boy. 250 milligrams.
That's a fucking lot.
It's a lot, dude. That gets you locked in like Davis Clark.
That or potatoes.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
I've always said that.
I got a big weekend of R&D. Just watching how people are.
See how people are doing the busy time in the city.
Just
Facts.
seeing what's up. Like, oh, fuck, I'm noticing a lot.
I mean, if there's a time to do it, it would be South by.
That's right. Davis needs to be here on a panel.
Oh my God. Can you imagine Davis Clark and South by?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Perfect South by guy.
Thanks for asking.
What are you doing this weekend, Will?
You know, it's a little open, but a little not open. I don't really know how to operate here. I've been told that one night this weekend I will be going out to dinner, possibly with two other couples, but I'll be honest, there's no solid plan. Like, I don't know if it's going to happen. I think it's going to fall through.
Okay.
I had someone ask me what I'm up to Friday. Felt like that person wanted to play golf. Feels like something I shouldn't do. 92 doesn't move the needle for me.
Oof.
92 does not move the needle.
Get out early enough. You'll catch some 50s.
I just don't know if it's going to happen, Hoss. I wouldn't hate getting my game in shape, though. I'm worried. I said I was going to play twice a month, and I don't think I've played in March yet. And I don't think I'm going to play the rest of March. I got to get my numbers up. I can't let her
You
win.
got plenty of days ahead of you.
I can't let her win. Outside of that, I think I got to do some gardening. I think I'm going to hit the nursery. I think I'm going to hit Lowe's. I think I'm going to get some fertilizer. I think I got to do some stuff. It's do or die time. My plants, I have some that are dead. They look terrible, and I got to get them out of the ground. I've got some extremely hard soil. I'm very stressed about it. I don't know what to do.
Sorry, man.
The soil is so hard.
You gotta dig it up. You gotta till it, man.
I know. I think I need to buy a till.
Just buy you a till hoss.
I have a till, huh?
Yeah.
Get you a backhoe. Go rent one from Lowe's.
Dude, I'm going to need something for my back after we're doing all this gardening.
How's your back right now?
Not great. Not great.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Not great, man.
Gardening's tough on the back.
I know. I'm going to have to get a gardening pad for my knees.
Okay.
I think you'll be okay.
No, I'm going to get I can't just be bending over the
you a
entire
gardening
time. I
pad.
need a
You need
gardening
it.
pad, dude.
Get a gardening pad.
Yeah, I need to allocate some funds to the garden this weekend. I'm gonna buy some big shrubbery to fill things out, so I don't need to worry about the small plants.
Oh, go John the Shrubber.
Um.
It's a reference that some people are gonna really enjoy.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna garden this weekend too.
You want to come over?
I mean,
Help me?
Maybe. Actually, I'm wide open. I'll let you finish this weekend.
That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm
I-
doing.
yeah.
I fucking hate Manchester United. So
I got no plans this weekend, so I was probably gonna do some my plant stuff. So maybe I'll come over and I'll help you set up that pizza. Maybe I'll help you garden. Who knows?
Pizza oven.
We'll see.
I'll come through for a za.
Careful with it.
Pizza oven.
High fire danger. So you just want to be careful with that pizza and don't let it tip over and burn down the neighborhood. Just saying.
That would be tough.
Be real embarrassing.
That would be
look.
tough. Yeah. Hey guys,
It was me.
yeah.
Oops.
Yeah,
Sorry,
the police
I was-
report's going to point to me. Just
Sorry,
want to get ahead of this.
I was making a cheeseless pizza over here. Sorry, guys.
Hungry.
Don't come at my
Oh.
cheeseless pizza, dude.
Dude, I got a new. If you want to try something crazy, I got this new thing. Put some ricotta on it.
I heard that.
Never done before,
I
man.
heard that.
It's so hot in here.
Let's call it. We're 80 minutes in.
Dude, we went hard.
Oh my god. Yeah.
We went hard.
Imagine how hot it would be if there was like a cloth behind you too, man.
You take the cheese off the pizza.
Oh.
Put it in the pizza.
Bye.
Put it in the pizza.